Actually, the guys are here from TracFab, that track wheelchair company I was telling you about. They brought the gas-powered chair up for me. We played around today, shot a bunch of guns, and got some footage of me driving in the mud and crossing the creek and stuff. They're actually going to leave the chair behind for me to play with. So, yeah, really. How awesome is that of them? Kind of fortunate enough to drive the TracFab chair again today, and we brought it out to my own home territory and was going to shoot some guns. And you know, first thing this morning, I'm out here setting up targets and trying to get everything ready for the day. I was all pumped to drive the chair again, and you know, sure enough, you know, one last miserable moment, my permobil gets stuck in the mud, and I got to climb down out of the chair and push it and fight with it and lift it and move it, and just what a nightmare trying to get it out. You know, go in and change my clothes before this thing shows up. I jump on the TracFab chair and I'm all over the yard, crossing the creek, you know, just having a ball going through the mud and doing all the things that I wish I could have done the last 5 years I've lived here. You know, I have 2.5 acres and I'm secluded to a ½ an acre inside of my driveway where it's all nice and dry and manicured. You know, you got a 4-year-old that's like, come on, Dad, come on. You know, she's got her muck boots on and wants to go play, and you're like, you know, sorry, baby, I can't. Yeah. You know, like, Daddy's got to stay up here. And it's like, you know, you got to swallow that, you know, every day, every time, you know, all summer long. And then winter is even worse. It's like the snow's here, you're in the same boat. And, you know, with this, it's kind of one of those things where now I can pull a sled behind me. I can, you know, bring a lawn roller down here and get rid of some of the mess. You know, and the nice thing is, like, you got a gas gauge that's accurate. You know, when you're in a regular power chair, it says half battery, and that means totally different things based on how old the batteries are. You know, you can expect to be able to go through your day with a half a battery because you did 4 months ago, and now next thing you know, your chair's dead. You can't get up the ramp to go in your house. You got to climb down out of your chair, and it's like, what happened? You know, an hour ago I had half battery life, and 4 months ago half battery lasts me a whole day. You know, I mean, they try to do what they can with batteries and, you know, making them consistent, but it's, you know, it's just not a perfect science. Yeah. As where you know, a floating bubble inside of a tank is a perfect science. You know how much gas you got, you know how far you can go and how much fun you can have and what kind of work you can get done, and you just tailor your day around that. You know, if you want to stop and get gas, you stop and put gas in it, just like a lawnmower, you know. It's definitely got enough power to accomplish the goals that I would have around the property, from, you know, dragging the logs across the creek that I couldn't get to before, and, you know, getting that in an area where it can finally dry up and get chopped up for firewood. You're never going to have the independence and freedom that you had with legs or without the disability. But what you are going to have is some opportunities to do things that you couldn't have done even with an able body. You're not going to grow your legs back in my case, or you're not going to unbreak your back or whatever, but what you are going to do is give yourself the opportunity to do the things that you want to do, wish you could have done for the last however many years, and potentially even do some things that you couldn't have done before, because it's a really beastly machine. I mean, it's stable, it's secure, and I mean, I let my friend drive it today, and the first words out of his mouth were the first words out of mine the first time I drove it. You know, wow, I can't believe how stable it is. You really feel like you're locked in here, and you're not going to go anywhere. You don't have to worry about falling out. You know, it's a work machine. It's a way to give you life and freedom, like freedom back in your life, but it's also kind of a way to have fun and, you know, blow off a little bit of steam in a way too. What a great day. I mean, we ended up with beautiful weather, and still have some muck and mud out here. Yeah. But you know, this thing definitely allowed us to shoot all day long. You know, come down, check the targets, not worry about getting stuck. It was awesome. I really